Hey guys, thogden here, welcome back to a new video. Now today, we're here today to bring you our Europa League second leg round of 32 predictions, and I'm buzzing for it. Are you though, Thogdad?
I absolutely cannot wait. There are some cracking matches here.
Now what I want to know is, how did we do in the first leg of games?
We did actually quite well, Thogden. You got 13 points and I got 15.
As always guys, comment down below what you think the scores will be of the second leg matches. I want to know the like target from the man himself, Big Thogdad with a big forehead. What's the like target?
Like target today is a massive 6,000.
Whoa, 6,000?
Yeah, well, there's 5 British clubs left. So everyone's going to be watching, and if you think your club is going to get through, press the like button.
The sun has just disappeared, guys. And it's back! It's back! Wait!
There's one game today, and it is Braga against Rangers at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
In the first leg, 3-2 to Rangers. What an incredible game that was, Theo.
And it's open. Anything can happen in Braga today. When were Europa League matches on a Wednesday?
I know, that is weird. Now, in the first leg, I've got to say that Rangers defensively were very poor at times.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of battles in midfield. Morelos was misfiring because he's not playing today. But despite that, there was a masterclass from Hadji.
What I want to know, Dad, could Rangers bottle this?
This is a very difficult game. I think Rangers are the better club, and I think they have to counter-attack well and take their chances, because Braga are just going to go forward.
Rangers have so much quality in their lineup. Now, Morelos is out, but he was crap in the first leg anyway. Hadji needs to turn up. Ryan Kent needs to turn up. These players that can offer something special need to dig into them today and get a big result, because if they don't, and Rangers get knocked out the Europa League after messing up the SPFL, oh god, it could be bad for Rangers.
And you know what? I can't see Rangers winning today, but I think they'll draw, and that will be enough. I'm going for Braga 2, Rangers 2.
I'm going to agree with you, Thogdad. After being at the first leg, go watch the vlog if you haven't already. It was an open game. They both high press. There's goals in this game. I'm going to say the same, and us two saying that means Rangers will go through. So comment down below what you guys think will happen.
Over to Istanbul for the next game. It is Basaksehir against Sporting. In the first leg, Sporting won 3-1.
It won't be easy going to Istanbul and trying to get a result. I'm going to say Basaksehir 2, Sporting 1. Sporting have only lost 2 of their last 7 UEL away games. I think Istanbul might win this one, but only 2-1. It will not be enough. The next game is Basel against APOEL. In the first leg, Basel won 3-0. They went to Cyprus and destroyed them, and I think it will happen again. I'm going 2-0 Basel.
Yeah, Basel have won the last 5 UEL home games. I'm thinking 3-0 again. The next game is Espanyol against Wolves. Of course, Wolves won 4-0 in that first leg. Amazing thing.
I mean, I said 3-0, the score was 4-0, okay? I'm going to give that to myself. And then again, I said there'd be a hat-trick, I said it was Jimenez. Okay, maybe Diego Jota got it, but I was pretty accurate. You know, Espanyol got absolutely tanked at the Molyneux, and they're bottom of the Spanish league, and I think Wolves will win again, 2-0. Espanyol are done out here. What do you think?
Absolutely. Now, Jota is now the highest scoring forward in the competition.
Wow.
But do you know what? I think it's time for a Thogdad fact. Because Wolves have only played Spanish competition in Europe once before. Wow, it was in 1960, and do you know what the score was?
What was the score?
Barcelona 4, Wolves 0. So can it happen again? I think not. I'm going for Espanyol 1, Wolves 1, and Wolves are going through. Oh, I think the next one is really, really interesting. FC Porto against Bayer Leverkusen. Leverkusen 2-1 up. Porto's a tough place to go, isn't it, Theo?
It is very tough. Bayer Leverkusen doing great in Bundesliga. Kai Havertz, Kevin Volland. These are some great players. And there's FC Porto, who are tanking the Portuguese league. My score prediction is FC Porto 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0. And that means Porto will go through on away goals.
I'm going for Porto 2, Leverkusen 1, which means it's going to penalties.
Oh, who's going to win it though?
The Germans.
Wow.
The next game is Gent against AS Roma.
I was shocked with the first score. You know, Roma only won 1-0 at home to Gent. This game is open. Roma could be getting knocked out against a team that I get confused with another team called Genk. I don't know which one's which still. Well
done to Gent for keeping this tie alive. Now, in the last 20 games at home in all competitions, Gent have won 16 and drawn 4. Do not underestimate them. This is going to be Gent 1, AS Roma 1. Roma are going to sneak through.
Wow. And I'm going to say Gent 1, Roma 2. Nick it late on. It's not going to be easy.
The interesting thing about these predictions is you talk about teams you've never heard of before.
Yeah.
Lask against Alkmaar. Now, you know, Lask apparently are a good Austrian team. Some of the comments are saying.
I mean, they're top of the league above Salzburg, so they must be.
I think Lask will just win this one.
Okay.
2-1.
And I'm going to agree with you. Heard Lask is a fortress. No, I'm lying, I haven't. But one thing I'm going to say, if Lask do go through like we predicted, this is the sort of match that a Celtic or a Rangers in the next round are really going to want.
Absolutely.
To get through into the next round.
Malmo against Wolfsburg. Now, Wolfsburg won 2-1 at home, but Malmo, tough place to go in Sweden,
it's
isn't
not
it?
easy, and they didn't win convincingly in Germany. I think there's goals in this game. I think Malmo will give it a great shot, but at the end, quality will prevail. Wolfsburg 2, Malmo 2, Wolfsburg to go through.
Malmo have only lost one of their last 16 home ties. Believe it or not, we've gone with the same predictions again. Malmo 2, Wolfsburg 2. Moving on to Ajax versus Getafe, and in the first leg, Getafe won 2-0.
You didn't expect that, did you? Last year, I can remember Ajax going on runs till the end of the Champions League. And now they're getting possibly knocked out very early on Europa League. It's mad, isn't it?
It is mad. Now, Ajax, in the last 8 European home games, they've kept clean sheets in 6. So they're good defensively. That bodes well for the Dutch team, doesn't it?
Listen, what did I say about Getafe though, guys? They're third in the Spanish league. They're not a team to mess about with. Just because you haven't heard of them, don't mean they're a bad team. I'm going to say Ajax win 3-1.
Right.
But because Getafe nicked that away goal, they go through.
Ajax have got Dusan Tadic, you remember him?
Yeah, and they've got Ziyech. But the problem is, Ziyech is out the door come the summer. And when you've got that mentality, knowing you're leaving in the summer, I don't think you give it that extra 10%.
Now, I'm going for Ajax 2, Getafe 0, which is penalties. And Getafe to win on penalties.
Wow.
The next one is interesting. Arsenal against Olympiakos. Arsenal won 1-0 in Greece.
It's a good result in Greece.
Very good result.
Not easy.
But is this game over, Theo?
No, it's not over. Olympiakos show that they've got a bit of talent when they went to White Hart Lane. They had some decent players, but like I said, they lost one of their players who signed for Wolves, their winger. For me, Arsenal 3-0. Because they're on form at the moment, and you know, Saka's got over 10 assists in the league. I think he'll do it again. Lacazette's turned form on. Arsenal are back, basically, and they're going to go through to the next round. Yeah, now Arsenal have got very good record against Greek opposition, but Olympiakos have only lost one of the last 20 competitive games. Wow. These are no mugs. They're good defensively, but I'm going for Arsenal 2, Olympiakos 0. Now, one of the teams that we've seen this year, Benfica, against Shakhtar. Now, they got off to a bad start.
They did. Shakhtar won 2-1, didn't they?
They did.
In the Ukraine. What's going to happen here, Theo?
And this is the first game that I'm going to predict that goes to extra time. Okay, Benfica 2-1 Shakhtar. This will go to extra time. And something tells me Shakhtar, the away team, are going to nick it. Shakhtar are running away with the Ukrainian league. But Benfica is a different proposition. I'm going Benfica 1, Shakhtar 0. Wow. And that's enough. Benfica to go through on away goal. And this is a big one. This is Celtic against Copenhagen. 1-1 in Denmark. It's so tempting to go to this game, isn't it, Theo? I might as well go. Well, you can't, because you have to look after my little sister. I think I'm going to have to go to Celtic Park and go to this game, because it's going to be an absolute cracker. In fact, I'm lying to you guys. I'm going. I've got my ticket. I'm going to the match. If you're going, see me there. I'm buzzing for it. Celtic Park atmosphere on a European night is absolutely outstanding. I did it for Zenit, I did it for AIK, and both of them were class. I can't wait to be there for Copenhagen. So Celtic fans, look after this lad, yeah? You're not going. I'm not going. I'm not going, sadly. Celtic have won 17 of the last 18 home games. But interestingly, in 14 of those games, the opposition scored. It really depends on French Eddie, on Edouard, taking his chances and getting the crowd singing that amazing song. I think Celtic have got the quality to do this, let's be honest. They have. Edouard is, he's just so good, isn't he? Yes, on his day, and he loves a big game, and I think it will be his day against Copenhagen, and I think Edouard's going to get a brace, and I think Celtic will win 2-0. I think Forest will get an assist. They got a good 1-1 draw away from home. They're bringing it back to Parkhead, and they're going to get a result. Yeah, people often ask me who's the best striker in Scotland, and of course I've got to say Christian Deutsch. But apart from Deutschie, Edouard, look, he's incredible. What about Morelos? Morelos is off form at the moment. He is, so what? Edouard can be off form as well. Yeah, they're two very good strikers, but the one on form is Edouard. The next game, hopefully it happens. I mean, coronavirus has hit this place hard. Inter against Ludogorets. So apparently Milan is a complete ghost town right now. Now I went for the Milan derby a couple of weeks ago. I flew into an airport called Bergamo. Now that little town in Italy called Bergamo outside Milan has caught coronavirus, and when I went there, everyone had masks on. They were testing everyone for coronavirus. I don't know if they were testing my temperature or my heart rate, but I didn't have coronavirus because they would have pulled me aside, guys. So don't worry. I've got a mate who's in Milan now, and he's telling me it is literally a ghost town right now.
Yeah.
No one's walking around. The schools are closed. No one's leaving the house. I think this game's going to be played behind closed doors because the European matches have to go ahead, but the fans won't turn up. And I can't really see anyone really going. So I think they'll just play this behind closed doors. But having said that, I still think Inter will win.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a walkover, 3-0.
Closed doors or not,
yeah,
3-0. The next game is Manchester United against Bruges. Now, a few United fans have been writing to me saying what a lovely fairy tale town Bruges was and how much fun they had going up the tower and things like that.
But they didn't get a good enough result to put them through to the next draw yet.
Yes.
So how do you think it will happen?
1-1 in the first leg. United, I think, are being rejuvenated by a player called Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
I think this guy is a wonderful, wonderful talent. We saw him play for Sporting, didn't we?
He is something else. He's a great player. And you know what, United, I can't see them getting knocked out by Club Brugge. Like, Ole, he's been unreal recently. He's been getting results all over the gaff, done the double over City and Chelsea. Beating Watford 3-0 last game. They're not going to be stopped by Club Brugge, surely. Garlo as well.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get a little cheeky goal, who knows?
I know.
I'm going to say United 2, Club Brugge 1. They'll get through by the skin of their teeth into the next round.
Yeah, Bruges unbeaten in 14 games in all competitions.
Yeah.
But United, the last 12 UEL games, 9 wins, 3 draws. United will win this one. Martial on the score sheet. United 3, Bruges 1. Salzburg and Frankfurt, which amazingly was 4-1 to Frankfurt in the first leg.
And I couldn't believe that result. I was so shocked. And I think Salzburg are going to go out here all out attack. They've got nothing to lose. There's nothing on their shoulders. I think they're going to win 3-1.
Yeah.
But it's just not going to be enough. It looks like they're missing a player. Haaland, Minamino. Wonder where they've gone.
3-2 to Salzburg, but that's not enough.
Hwang Hee-chan hat-trick.
Yes.
Just remember this.
And the final game is Sevilla against Cluj.
Yep.
1-1 in the first leg.
Cluj, they've had a beautiful, amazing European run from Champions League to Europa League, but now it's going to come to an end.
Sevilla can get through probably to the last 4.
Yeah.
They're a very good side and they'll win this game 2-0.
I had a Romanian Uber driver the other day and I told him that I was looking out for Cluj and he was like, wow, you actually care about Cluj? I was like, yeah, you're on a European run? And he's like, yeah, I am. Little moment of patriotism for him there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is the end of our predictions.
Yes.
The main thing I want to hear is out of all the Britain games, like I'm talking Celtic, the Rangers, United, Wolves, Arsenal, tell us your score predictions in the comments, because if you get it right, you might get a mention in the next video. There's a Champions League game tonight, Real Madrid versus City as well. I'm buzzing to watch that. Smash the like button, make sure you turn on notifications. The sun has just gone because it wants us to end this video now. So I'll see you down in the comments with your predictions and have a good Wednesday evening. See you later, lads.